Welcome to my learning center at FirstSteps Grade 2. Let us share some of the special moments which we share on everyday basis as facilitators and learners. As you can see, this is our inquiry wall in which it is reflecting the transdisciplinary theme. The last inquiry which we did was related to how we express ourselves. Students themselves took charge of their learning and reflected while unpacking the central idea of the inquiry, that was advertisements and mass media influence our choices and behavior. Students, they brainstormed, they collaborate, they were curious to reflect on the central idea and very beautifully designed all the 6 stages of the inquiry. They were engaged and they were reflecting the different activities very mindfully. All the 6 stages, as you can see on the inquiry wall: engage, discover, organize, and further they extended and linked their knowledge related to advertisements and mass media relating to their daily life experiences. They took pride in reflecting and acting for their self-designed products. They were curious to reflect on their writing skills. They designed price tags, they designed their own products, and as the final action of the inquiry, they sold those products in the school community. Our learners developed their literacy skills by writing different poems related to food advertisements, social advertisements, reflecting their knowledge and understanding while writing and polishing their literacy skills. They create their own world wall, they check their knowledge, they say together, they write and they reflect on their vocab land. As you can see, this is the word bank where they put different words which they learn on daily basis. Our young learners, they frame essential agreements before starting their group tasks. Group tasks help them to work with each other and develop their social skills. This is a class library where students pick up books to read for pleasure, and of course they make connections with their inquiry by reading UI related books. They feed themselves with thoughts, they visualize and connect while reflecting on being academically honest. They reflect on each and every aspect of reading. They think before asking questions, they reflect on learner profiles. It's not always me who acknowledge learner profiles in them, but they themselves reflect on each other's profiles. Like it's written here, one of my child has written that Amin is an open-minded learner. They always are ready to explore the world far and near. So this is how they peer assess each other's profile and they feel proud. And it's really lovely experience for all of us to use these manipulatives while doing group work. We use different manipulatives in grouping strategy. As you can see, the popsicles, they are self-created by my learners, and we all together learn, collaborate and do novel things together. Here, as you can see, the portfolios of my children. Let me take out one of the portfolio of Ira. This portfolio is a true reflection of a child's learning, where they compile their special sheets by their choice. Here, they reflect using coloring strategy about their learning outcome of each inquiry. They show their commitments throughout the academic year. They set the essential agreements and truly follow by those. They set achievable goals from themselves so that they can plan their academic year accordingly. They reflect on their profiles. This work reflect their PYP skills. As you can see, the creativity, the special things which they are putting in. They are curious, they are communicators, and of course, they are knowledgeable. This is how their work reflects their personality. They use different self-assessment tools. Here, as you can see, the checklist made by themselves for their self-assessment. And this is how they reflect themselves, taking charge of their learning. During the process of inquiry, students reflect on various self-regulation and self-assessment tools. They use writing checklists to keep a check over their literacy skills. They ask good questions, they remain curious, they use learning continuums like they can reflect on their own learning. I can do it by myself, I am getting there, I need more help. Here, as you can see, they have written so beautifully that my friend helped me to understand. So they collaborate, they help each other, and they grow by learning from each other. This is where they reflect as good thinkers, well-balanced and caring learners. This is how they synthesize and create using their critical thinking skills. These products, they were self-designed by my learners, and they took pride to display and to share this with the learning community. This is how we learn in our environment, and I'm so proud to share that at FirstSteps, every day counts. And as a takeaway for my learners, I want them to understand the originality of their true learning. Thank you. At FirstSteps, we do not teach, we educate.